Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm here with Jordan from Grange Co-op, and today, first of all, it smells like Christmas in here. The smell of these trees is just, it's wonderful, isn't it? So these are all live trees, different from your cut trees. Jordan, what do we need to know first about the differences of these different live trees?
Well, to take a step back, it's no secret that cut trees are getting more expensive. It's unfortunate, but that might prompt people to look for an alternative. And it also might be something that people who are less inclined to get a cut tree aren't ready to do the artificial tree just yet. Thankfully, there's a recent trend of these potted trees being an option for folks who can either keep them in the same pot for several years and it becomes a regular guest they bring inside for Christmas time, or you might have a landscaper who's like, well, I'm going to get a conifer anyways, I might as well enjoy it for the holidays, plant it later on. Or people who just want to be dedicated to having a more sustainable option. Okay,
and so I know for these kind of trees, watering is a really important aspect to these guys. Can you explain what you need to do specifically when it comes to watering?
Sure, so I know we've all had that Christmas tree that getting really close to New Year's, it's done. It's not taking up water and it goes dry fast. Obviously not an issue for a tree that's at the end of its life, but you can't let these go dry with the intention of keeping them year after year. So a nice deep tray underneath it is going to help keep that hydrated. It shouldn't take a ton of water, and you can reduce that by reducing heat stress. So try to minimize how long it is in the house. I wouldn't be stressing this to try to get it the whole, late November into the new year. Also try to keep it away from heat sources, so stoves, fireplaces, even air vents, what have you. And even in your light bulb selection, those old-fashioned C9 bulbs are really great, but they're warm. So an LED option or even a light-less option, doing something like popcorn and nuts and berries garland, something that you can even throw outside for the wildlife, would probably be a better idea. It's less stress on the plant.
All right, awesome. And so with these guys, if we want to try and preserve them, you mentioned, keep them inside for a limited amount of time, then keep them outside, either in a garage or in a covered patio area?
Yeah, if the weather's really looking sour, try to ease them back out into the cold weather. The longer they're inside, they're going to come out of their growth habits. But that's also the benefit of these living trees. And because they're not the simple farm trees where you're limited selection, you have some really great varieties.
I know you did mention potting these trees if you want to take them out and actually plant them now. How would you go about moving these big guys?
They're hefty, so I'd probably put it on casters or some way to roll it in and out of the house. Provided the weather's not freezing, the ground is workable, you can plant them whenever. So depending on your area of the country, that might be early in the new year, or you might just park it on the side of the house until it gets closer into springtime.
All right, well, if you guys want to try something new this Christmas season, you can go to a Grange Co-op store and check out these wonderful smelling and very cool looking trees. Or of course, you can head to our website at kdrv.com. Thank you so much for joining us in the garden.